is up, guys? Welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a question and answer by popular demand. So I took all these questions that I'm going to be answering today from 2 YouTube videos ago. That was the day of eating. I took them all from there. I took the most popular ones, and then I took also the ones that were asked first because I felt like it was the only fair way to do it. So I have 17 questions on here. I'm going to try to get through all of them. I pretty much just copied and pasted the exact question on here. I had to change a few just because they didn't make sense, so I changed a few of them, but most of them are exactly how they were asked. What are you doing? You're so weird. So that being said, let's get this video started, guys. Question 1. Who is your YouTube fitness inspiration? I'm a huge fan of Christian Guzman's videos. Hope your YouTube channel grows as well. So, this was the most liked question I think that was on the YouTube video. I remember watching YouTube videos when I was first getting started into fitness. There was like the Steve Cook, the Greg Plitz, the Rob Riches. I loved Rob Riches videos. And then most recently, which actually, those were a lot. I watched those for educational purposes, not for entertainment. But now, these days, I've been watching a lot of Christian Guzman's videos. He's kind of the one that kind of pushed me or inspired me to start making YouTube videos myself. His videos are like, they started out as educational, like very simple, and now he's kind of gone to the vlogging type videos, day in the life videos, and it's awesome to just watch him grow. So that's what inspired me to make this YouTube channel. So I guess to answer your question, Rob Riches, Steve Cook, Greg Plitt, Christian Guzman, Mark Fit, all those type of people have kind of inspired me. Question number 2, can you show us a picture before you started to train? Yes, I'm going to put the picture in right now, and then I'm also going to put a few pictures from, not my current progress, but from like 6 months ago, so you guys can kind of get an idea on the leanness and how much muscle I have put on since I started working out. So that was a quick question. Question number 3, how do you do your hair? Maybe one day you can do a hairstyle tutorial. Would be awesome. So my hair is, I've been through so many styles with my hair, it's crazy. I started out like 2 years ago with my hair coming, like when I pulled it down when it was straight down to here, and over the years I've kind of slowly brought it up, and like right now I honestly think it's super short right now, and I honestly prefer this type of hairstyle because my hair is super curly and it is a pain to keep it like that. So like the best way to do it is just leave it natural. I found out like I used to blow dry it all the time, and then like when it was longer it just flopped to the sides and it would just look awful after when I was at shoots and stuff. I'd be changing, and then after a few shirt changes it would just be all messed up. So I found the best way to do it is do a light, I blow dry it really just not very much at all, just to kind of dry it up, and then I put this thick wax and I just rub it through my hair. I'll put the picture on the screen right now for you guys, if you guys were interested in what I use. Okay, question number 4 is current workout split, and if you can touch base on what you think about muscle group training frequency, that would be great too. So this is a good question. My current workout split is kind of unique. I do 2 rest days, 5 workout days, but I don't do the 1 muscle group a day. I do 1 muscle group a day, and then I attach on a second muscle group. So for example, I do Mondays is chest, and then I also do shoulders, but I only do I'd say about 5 to 10 sets of shoulders that day, and then the majority of my workout will be chest. Tuesdays, back with a little bit of arms. So I do the same thing, I do a lot of back, and then I do 5 to 10 sets of arms, which is including bicep and tricep. Wednesday is a rest day, Thursday is legs, and with legs I don't attach anything else because my leg day is by far the hardest workout that I do of the week, so I don't attach anything with my leg day, it's just a leg day. Friday I do my main shoulder workout, and then I follow it up with like 5 to 10 sets on chest. So if you guys kind of get the idea there, Monday and Friday are the similar workouts, but I'll do the majority. I'll do like 60-70% chest on Monday, and then I'll do 30% of chest on Friday, with the majority of Friday's workout being a shoulder day, and vice versa with the Monday workout. So then Saturday I follow up with my main arm workout, and then I hit a few sets on back, and then Sunday is my rest day again. So if that makes sense, I found it's kind of like working each muscle group twice a week, but one day is targeted a lot more on that muscle group, and then the second day is more light work, but I'm still getting that muscle group in. So I think that is the best split for me. I'm not a big fan of just the 5 day split with 1 muscle group each day. I do think if you're a well-developed athlete, I do think you can get 2 muscle groups, you can work out your muscle groups twice a week. Question number 5, my question is, what are your 2 pet peeves? This is a good question. I had to think about this when I was writing this out. One pet peeve of mine is when people are completely oblivious of things going on around them. It can be when people are driving and they're not paying attention. When you're having a conversation with someone, you can obviously tell that they're not listening to you. When you see someone hold a door open for someone else and the person just walks through and doesn't say thank you, they're just completely oblivious of everything around them. That really bugs me. And then the second thing is when people are overly obnoxious in public. When someone's super loud or they're not being polite of the people around them. They're talking out of their place. When people are ignorant on like Facebook posts and they're just talking about something that is, they have no idea what they're talking about, but they're just talking about it to just have confrontation, to cause trouble. Question number 6 is super simple, is what gym do you go to? I have a 24-hour fitness membership, and when I am in Portland, that is where I go. And I switch between, when I started filming for YouTube, I don't go to the gym that I regularly go to work out. I actually go to a different location and I go later at night just because it's less busy and I don't know anyone that's there, so it makes me more comfortable to tape and talk on camera. When I'm in Miami, I will probably end up going to Crunch Fitness on South Beach. Question number 7, do you care about strength and lifting heavy, and what are your lift PRs? Most recently about like 4 months ago, I started training between like a powerlifting sort of program, and then I also do a lot of 8 to 12 rep range for building muscle. So I do incorporate both. Strength training is not super important to me, but I do work on progressing each time I am in the gym, because I know that is how you grow, is you progress each time, whether it's rep frequency, better reps, more weight, more reps, anything to progress. I know that will help me. So strength training, yes, it does. I do care about it, but it's not like a huge deal to me. I'm not like gonna try to 1 rep max every time I go into the gym, or I'm not working on my one rep max all the time. And what are your highest lifts? I just went over this. I don't really 1 rep max. The last time I did was like probably a month or 2 ago, and I hit 290 on the bench press. I did 340 to 350 on the squats, which I know I can get more now because my squats have been progressively going up. And then, that's about it. If you guys have any other questions about any of my other compound lifts, feel free to comment below and I can answer that for you. For 8, are you single or taken? I have been in a relationship. It's almost coming on to 19 months now. We met in Miami 2 years ago through a mutual friend. If you guys know Austin, Austin actually introduced my girlfriend and we've been dating ever since that, so almost 2 years now. Question number 9, what is your favorite cereal brand? This is a super easy question. I switch off between a lot of cereals when I'm in a bulk. I will do, like you guys saw in my meal prep video, I did do Lucky Charms that day. I'll do Mini Wheats, Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're all I love all those types of cereals. Question number 10, your thoughts on reps and sets. This kind of goes back to question number 7 with what I think about reps and sets. I think depending on your body type, this question actually, it was a lot longer than what is written down. You guys will see right now. But reps and sets, I do think if you want to grow, you have to incorporate a lot of 3 to 6 reps, 8 to 12 reps, and even sometimes on burnouts you can do 15, 20 reps. But I'm a big fan of keeping it between, I would say 3 to 12 reps on most things I will go to. Right now I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting on the compound movements, like my squats. I've been doing a lot of 3 to 6 rep ranges, and also some weeks I'll go up to 8. Same with bench press, I'll do a lot of 3, 5, 8 reps, and then sometimes I'll even do 12. But right now a lot of my compound lifts are between 3 and 8 reps per set. 11, how long does it take to get thin skin when you're starting the definition phase? So I think you mean by thin skin by maybe lowering body fat and you start to get a little dried out. The drying out phase always happens when you're either in your peak week or if you start to really lose a lot of body fat. Like right now, my current body fat, I'm not sure. There was a question about my current body fat. I'm honestly not sure. I'm probably around 8%. And to start noticing your skin drying and getting the veiny look, I would say you probably have to be around, depending on the body, everyone's different, between 5 to 7% body fat is when you start noticing you get really dry. So I think that's your question. And how long would it take me from right now? I would say I can probably get down to 5 to 6%. If I really wanted to push it, I can probably do it in 4 to 6 weeks. But for me to do it right now and be comfortable with it, I would want to have at least 8 to 10 weeks to do it. Number 12 is how did you get to model for Adidas? So as you guys know, I started modeling when I was 16. I did a lot of work back in Portland, which I'm doing right now. A lot of it was Nike. Literally 2 weeks ago, I had my agent call me, and he told me, he's like, hey, Adidas wants to book you. There was no casting for it. I think it was literally, they just sent in my pictures, and then within a couple days they got back to me. They're like, hey, Adidas Ecom wants to shoot you. So I went in, I did a shoot. It was a 4-hour shoot, and then literally 4 days later I shot with them again, which was last Friday. So it's basically, how did I get the model for Adidas? My agent had sent them pictures, and it was as simple as that. Number 13, when are you cutting? How many calories, carbs, proteins, and fats do you try to eat a day? That's a good question. Right now, as you guys know, I'm at 43 to 4,500 calories. When I'm cutting, I think I was at 36 or 3,700 last time I was in Miami, and I did cut fairly quickly then. So if I were to cut now, I'd probably drop it to around 37 to 3,800 calories and take it nice and slow. My carbs, my proteins would stay the same no matter what. I'm always going to keep my proteins about the same. But what I would drop is I would drop my carbs pretty significantly. I'd probably drop them around 100 grams, and then I'd drop fat just a little bit too. I'd probably drop, I'd say about 10 grams of fat, 10 to 15 grams of fat, and that right there will get me at 100 grams of carbs is 400 calories, plus another 10 to 15 grams of fat is 150 calories. So right there is 550 calories. 14, how long do your workouts usually last? So as some of you guys know, I do try to go twice a day, and I would say 4 out of the 7 days a week I do go twice a day. And the morning times right now are just abs, and then I'll hit calves 3 or 4 times a week in the mornings. When I'm cutting, I'm going to add a couple cardio days into that the morning session, but most of the morning sessions now are just abs. And then I will go back in the evening time and I will hit my muscle groups. So I'd say the morning sessions last between 20 and 30 minutes, super quick. And then my afternoon, evening sessions will last probably about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, depending on the muscle group. Legs take a little longer, shoulders are fairly quick, so it depends on the muscle group. 15. My question for you is, what's your favorite thing about yourself and your least favorite thing about yourself, appearance-wise? Don't be shy, you're amazing. My favorite thing about myself, I'd say probably my eyes, and then the least favorite thing about myself, this might sound weird, but I wish I just had broader shoulders, I guess more width on my shoulders naturally, genetically, so I guess that, and then also genetically bigger arms would be the least favorite things about myself. 16, was it hard to get motivation to work out? How old are you when you decided to dedicate yourself to working out? I was always into working out, but I also ran distance track at the same time, so it was an extremely difficult thing to do both. If I wanted to add mass and I was running 30 to 40 miles a week, it was extremely difficult. So although I did work out fairly hard in my high school years, I didn't put on much mass until I stopped running. So I'd say I took lifting seriously when I stopped running, which was about 18 years old, 19 years old, was when I really committed myself, when I started modeling full time, so that kind of gave me commitment, it kind of gave me more time to work out and stuff like that. And then literally most recently, this is like a whole nother level of how committed I am to working out and my fitness and everything like that. It's literally probably about 6 months ago is when I was like, I'm 100% committed to fitness and I want to do this as like a career, it's my passion. And that's when I started my first bulk. Like I never bulked before because I was so scared to like put on like unnecessary, or not unnecessary weight, but put on weight that wasn't necessarily muscle. But now I'm 100% committed to it, and I highly suggest if you guys are scared of bulking, it is the only way that you guys, not the only way, but it is like the best and most effective way to put on mass. And don't be scared of doing a little bulk cycle. Question number 17, the last question of the day, is my question is, who should the average person talk to about which exercise program would be best for them? If you're gonna try to find someone in person, I would get recommendations from your local gym, from people that you know have gotten results from their personal trainer that they're working with, and go and talk to them about it. And if you're talking about more online training, make sure whoever your coach is that they do customized plans, because cookie cutter plans are not going to be customized or tailored to your goals, to your fitness level, everything like that. So I would suggest finding an online coach that has good recommendations, or someone that has recommended them to you, and make sure they do 100% customized plans, because those plans are going to work best for you. So that is the end of the Q&A. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to edit it up. We'll see how long it's going to be. The next video on my channel will be more of a either a workout video, I might do an instructional ab video, I might do another day in the life type of video, because I know you guys enjoy that and I actually enjoy those as well. So it won't be another sitting talking one, you guys, because I know I did 2 in a row. So I want to let you guys know that the next video will not be like this. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, it would be awesome if you liked and subscribed. And I will see you guys in the next video. And Gino wants to say bye. You just been chilling here, huh?
Didn't even get to